Hello. I'm early. I'm an hour early and like an extra hour early because you guys have put the clocks back or forward or whatever you've done over in the States. So I thought it was 8 p.m. EST. It's actually 7 and I've come on an hour early. So normally I'm on at 9. Hi guys. Getting up earlier and making sure I do the lives a bit earlier. So sometimes I can catch people in England if I do that. Hi guys. Early today, I know. And it's extra early for the US because your clocks have changed. Hello. Hi Crimson. Hi Bree. Hi Jamie Dean. Hi Icy Witches. How are you, darling? Hi Doof. Hi Nita. Hi Rachel. Hi Dropping Gems. Hi guys, how are you? I'm trying to get myself comfy here. I need a cushion behind my back. Hi Nat Cohen. Hi Loz. How do you combat negativity and doubt with manifestation? Darling, look, the negativity, you combat it with your new thinking, which is the affirmations. That's the point of the affirmations, to get rid of the old thinking. That's the point. It's not an activity, it's new thinking. And the doubt that you have, you got to start looking at your life and thinking, did I cause any of this with my shitty thinking from before? Oh yeah, fuck, I'm masterful at this. Well, start testing yourself and see. Start doing little tests out in the 3D. I'm going to see a butterfly. I'm going to see a purple car. Someone's going to say flibbity-dibber to me. And you won't doubt that you're doing this. Hi, Loz. I have a success story. Oh, do you, Jessica? Oh, do tell. Hi, Brittany. Hi, darling. What are we drinking today? Just coffee. No wine. It's too early in the morning. It's only 8 in the morning here. I had listened to my church leaders as much as I listened to you. I'd been a better Christian. If you'd listened to your church leaders. Oh, dear. That's hilarious. SP loves Elvis. I've been saying Elvis picks, hearing songs all week. Interesting synchronicity. Have you? Lots of Elvis around you, darling. Well, Elvis is in the building. You've helped me so much, Loz. Oh, Chelsea, you're welcome, darling. Hang on. Hi from Tassie. Oh, I've never been there. Been living in the end and it feels so real with SP. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Hi, Chinu. Hi, Rachel. Hi, guys. Hang on. What's your opinion on techniques like moon water? Are you trying to make me annoyed? Darling, seriously, you think you can stick something out under the moon and it's going to do something for you, is it? It's going to influence your subconscious, which is all that manifests, your consciousness. You think drinking some moon water or whatever the fuck this is with the moon water, are you joking? I think you just said that to make me annoyed. Guys, anything outside of you that you're doing, putting shit under your pillow, crystals, moon water, it's all a placebo, you understand? You think it's got meaning, you think it's doing something, so your belief in the moon water is what's working. It's like people doing this sound and they're saying, save this in your drafts. It's not the sound, it's the fact that they believe that sound's going to do something. So they've suddenly got this belief all of a sudden, and the sound is just the placebo, and if it worked for them, it's because they believed in the sound, you understand? Like that affirmation that was stolen from my page. No matter what you do, no matter who you're with, you're always thinking of me. Stolen from me. That's everywhere. And people go, oh my God, so powerful. No, it's because you suddenly are saying an affirmation. You probably haven't been affirming shit for ages. And you now believe this is so powerful. So it's powerful for you because you believe it. Because you're using an affirmation stolen from my page. Oh my God, I'm watching you live. I love you. Oh, thank you, darling. Any tips from meeting my boyfriend's parents? I'm really nervous, but trying not to be. Oh, darling, don't be nervous. Just say they're going to love me. I know they're going to love me. And then when you met them, say, oh my God, I'm their new family member. They think I'm the greatest girlfriend ever. They just adore me. They love that we're so happy together. They love me. Instead of just saying my affirmations in my head, I'm picturing SP saying them to me 2 for 1. Oh, that's great, Rob. That's even better. You're doing a visualization plus you get her to say them to you plus you're thinking them. That's great. I'm everyone's favourite person. It worked when I met his kids. Yes, because Nat just met her new SP's kids on the weekend and she was saying I'm everyone's favourite person and they loved her. See? Wonderful. I'm watching your videos all night. Cannot believe you're live. Oh, wonderful, April Queen. Yesterday was rough. Today I'm back on it and on fire. Wonderful, darling. What's this, Jessica? Hang on, let me scroll up. I missed part 1. Part 1. SP accidentally texted me after a week. We ended up hanging out and he actually expressed his feelings. He said he would start communicating more and was being affectionate to me after. Oh, Jessica, that's wonderful, darling. It's working. Keep going, whatever you're doing. Can you also do affirmations when you sleep? Yes, do the sleep affirmations, darling. I had them on last night. SP back because of you. Oh, April Queen, really? Yes. Hypnosis would be better than moon water. Yes, guys, anything would be better than moon water. Talking to the moon would be better than moon water. You understand? You could stand talking to the moon and say, moon, bring my SP back. I know he's mine. He's my person. That would be better because you're actually talking to yourself. You're having new thoughts. Talking to something like the moon would be better than putting moon water out. Honestly, go and talk to the fucking thing. That would be better. Advice when you're struggling with anxiety and checking 3D. Does that affect my process? Look, just get a handle on your anxiety, darling. Your mental state does affect you. However, it's not going to make you or not make you manifest. I manifest when I'm anxious, frustrated, angry all the time, okay? Even the things I want, not just the things I don't want, all right? But you'll just feel better if you get a hold of your anxiety, and you'll be able to curb your negative thinking better if you get a hold of your anxiety. So start doing EFT tapping or guided meditations or breath work, whatever would help you quell that, and then start saying affirmations against your anxiety like, my fears do not run me, I'm in control of my mind. I have a meditation that's really nice that's for when you're feeling anxious, and there's quite a bit of breath work and relaxation at the beginning, and then a whole lot of affirmations to help you. It goes for about, it's 11:11. It goes for 11:11, right? Weirdly. So when that comes out on the YouTube channel, you can listen to that a lot and really get a handle on your anxiety, okay? I still don't believe in SP, just in someone who I can tolerate. Oh, that sounds really romantic, darling. Fucking hell. Why do you want someone you can tolerate? Why are you settling for tolerating someone? Why don't you just get the dream person? You can, you know. Can I still manifest him if you like someone right now? Yes, darling. Circumstances don't matter. Loz, I had a dream that I met SP's family. I'm giving good meaning. That's wonderful, darling. Hi, Monica. You're on here early at 12 a.m. I know. My mum manifested my dad by talking to the moon. They've been married 30 years. Well, there you go. She talked to the moon. So she was really talking to herself. God in her, source energy in her subconscious mind, made it come about, but she thought she was talking to the moon. She thought the moon did it. See? Talking to the moon's a lot better than sticking water under the moon. Wonderful, darling. I love that story. Thanks for the butterflies and the roses, guys. Who was that? Thanks, Intuitive Nick. Thank you, darling. Who sent those butterflies? Cat Louise. Thank you, darling. Can't wait for that. Been having anxiety. Yeah, look, guys, it's really good. I listened to it the other day. It's really good. Loz, how do I manifest my dream work placement? I'm in my dream work placement. I can't believe I got this placement. It's my dream. Everyone's so jealous of my dream work placement. This was so easy for me to get. It was so easy for me to get. Imagine you got it already. I love my placement at wherever the place is. How do you heal being angry at your TF? What's your TF? Darling, whoever you're angry at, you've got to start realizing that you caused it and get angry at yourself. Oh, fuck, you're an idiot. April or whoever it is. You fuck everything up. Poorly. Guys, you've got to realize you cause it. Your thinking got reflected out. They reflected it back. So if you thought they didn't love you, they started not loving you. You've got to go yell at yourself in the mirror and not be angry at them. If you want to be angry at them, what's the fucking point? When they come back, you're still going to be angry. That's going to be a great relationship. It's going to go down the tubes real fucking quick. That's why a whole lot of people used to come to me from other coaches, and they would have done SP affirmations, and they got the person back and they lost them. Or they did coaching with me, got them back and lost them because they were still harbouring resentment, still angry and hadn't forgiven them. Or they hadn't worked on their self-concept. Or they reacted. Can't do that, guys. Hi, Kat. How's your new house? What do you do when the 3D triggers you? You've just got to get a handle of your triggers. I don't let my triggers trigger me anymore. I don't let my triggers trigger me anymore. I'm in control of this. I'm blinding myself to the 3D. I know there's movement. I know I'm in control. I'm in control. Right, we've got Sasha, beautiful Sasha, did a video last night. It must have been when I went to bed. And I woke up this morning to like 140 requests in the Facebook group. I was like, what's going on? And Sasha did a video saying, go to the Facebook group because Loz is going to do a challenge. So the challenge is going to be, there is always movement. Okay, that's our new challenge starting today in the Facebook group. So come and join us, guys. Links in my bio. And that is going to be this. If you get triggered, you don't care. You know that you're getting what you want. You're getting the movement you want, regardless of what you saw. Okay? If you're not seeing anything, you think there's always movement. If you see something, you think, no, I'm getting the movement I want. I know this is working. I know he's mine. I know this is happening. Of course he's mine. Of course this is working. Of course there's movement, even if I can't see it. So even if you see something in the 3D, you blind yourself. If you don't see anything in the 3D, you blind yourself and think, no, it's happening. I know it's happening. It's up in my mind, happening right now. There's always movement, even if I can't see it. Come and join the challenge, guys. It's going to go for 2 weeks, okay? And I'm going to give you a whole lot of affirmations for that. Can I be with other people? Yes, darling. It doesn't make any difference. How do I get my person to stop ignoring me and be with me again? Stop saying they're ignoring you, darling. Stop coming from a place of they're ignoring me. Thank you for the roses, guys. Loz, someone asked my Insta when I was out, but wasn't SP. Is that blissful? And yes, darling, absolutely. I have really bad anxiety and get panic attacks sometimes. How can I incorporate law of assumption? Okay, so darling, when my YouTube videos come out, there is an anti-anxiety meditation, but I want you to say things like, I'm in control of the feelings I feel. They no longer overtake me. I'm in control of my mind now. I have fears, but I know it's only my imagination. Okay? It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination. Just use affirmations like that and say it as you're having the panic attack. Talk to yourself, because it's the thoughts you're having that cause the panic attacks. You've got to put new thoughts in to stop the panic attack. Understand? I manifest 2 guys and they're reflecting back to me my self-concept. Oh, Monica, really? Wonderful. What's this, Brandon? I saw your sister join the group. I say a lot of affirmations for self-concept and SP. Is that okay, or is it better to narrow it down to a few? It's all right, darling. Look, as long as you can remember them. If you've got too many, if you can't remember them, you've got too many. Is it okay to entertain a guy from Birds for Land and still manifest SP? Guys, it won't make any difference. I'll still come back. Trust me. Sorry, Loz, I missed you yesterday. I'm visiting family in Mexico. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thanks, guys. It was in August, that video. That's how far behind I am with the uploads in the Facebook group, guys. It's a month and a half behind, but thank you. It's the end of August. Is it okay to go deep into affirmations like saying, SP adores me, and listening to all those things? Yes, darling, do that. Wonderful. Interesting topic. What kind of self-concept thoughts, assumptions do serial killers have? True crimer here. I guess they assume an outcome will come from doing that. Like either a feeling of achievement or satisfaction, or they'll get something out of it, or it's their purpose. Something's going on with them. They've got thoughts in their mind, either like schizophrenic thoughts or something, someone telling them to do it, or they think it's their purpose, or they feel they can't control themselves. They're out of control. I'll tell you an example from my life. My mum had to go and be a witness in a trial of a serial killer here where I live. And when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, and I was 19, some girls were getting taken by a nightclub we used to go to every week. And that guy, when you found out, they found him 15 years later. It took them 15 years to figure out who the fuck it was, right? Every time he took one of the girls, he'd had a fight or an interaction with his ex-girlfriend. So split up with him, he took someone. Found out she was seeing the lodger that lived in their house, took someone. Found out she was pregnant, took someone else. So he was triggered emotionally and then took out his anger on other women, right? That's the logic they were saying behind his assumptions, like all women are awful or blah, 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 whatever the story was going in his mind that caused him to do that. So it's a trigger. There was some trigger in him that caused him to act the way he did. And they just get triggered, and sometimes they're uncontrollable triggers, but that's no excuse. But you know what I mean? Criminals have triggers, mostly childhood abandonment, abuse. There may not be one answer. Yeah, exactly. Who knows what the fuck happened to them as kids? Who knows what's going on in their fucking minds? And I had to go to the trial and sit there and see this fucker. What can you say about Rampage? Rampaging's great, darling. A rampage. Build yourself up, stand in front of the mirror, yell and scream about how great you are with your self-concept affirmations. Rampaging. My SP is speaking to his ex again and stayed with her. How do I get rid of her? Darling, you're focusing on her, so she'll stay around. The more you focus on her, the more you think she's a threat, the more she'll stay there. You obviously don't feel chosen by him because inside you don't feel chosen. So he's going to choose his ex over you every time until you get rid of that thinking about yourself. I am always chosen. I am the chosen person. I'm his only option. How can I make someone love something I want them to love? They love roller skating now. They're so into it, whatever it is. They're so fit and healthy. They love being a gym junkie. They love going to the gym with me. Just say it. Start assuming that new thing about them and they'll start doing it. Trust me. It's like if you want someone to be into manifestation with you, you can say things like, they're really into these ideas now. They're really open-minded now. And they'll start going, well, how did you do that? What happened? Do I have to say the same affirmations every day? I'm going to change how I say it. How you say it is okay, but what the gist of what you're saying, no, because it's got to be repetitive, darling. That's how you got those shitty old thoughts in there in the first place, by repetitively thinking the old shit. I'm a door-to-door salesperson and want to make above five sales a day. All right, darling. Go and listen to Napoleon Hill. There's a beautiful book called Think and Grow Rich. Okay. You can also listen to a seminar by Bob Proctor called You Were Born Rich, which is basically a rip-off of that book, but it goes for 8 hours, and it was for salespeople, right? What you need to do is you need to step into the state of the best salesperson. I have 10 sales a day next week. I have 15 sales a day. You sit in your chair before you go out the door and you imagine how your day is going to go. You have a good day imagination. Every door that I sell, every person I ring wants to talk to me. Every person I talk to wants to buy something off me. I'm the top salesperson. I make X amount of sales. You need to step into the state of I'm this salesperson now. This is who I am. I'm identifying with making 10 sales a day, not 5 or whatever it is. How can I get my SP to flip the switch and chase me? Start saying they're constantly chasing me. They're the one pursuing me now. The whole thing's flipped. Loz, how can I get people to stop ignoring me? Stop saying they're ignoring you, Shelley. You feel ignored, so you will be ignored. So something happened to you in childhood where you weren't listened to, or there were too many children in your household and you were forgotten, you didn't have a voice, or people told you children are seen and not heard. Something happened there, darling, and so you therefore assume everyone else in life now is going to ignore you. Stop saying that. Everyone listens to what I have to say. When I walk in a room, everyone wants to talk to me. Everyone wants to hear what I have to say. Everyone spends so much time with me. I'm everyone's favourite person. Guys, you need to stop focusing on time and what's not happening and create more resistance that way. Yes, Brittany, you speak of the truth. What if I'm having a bad day and it affects my thoughts? Does it delay my manifestations? I mean, it can, but don't say that. You have a bad day. We all have a bad day, guys. Don't beat yourself up about it. Best tips to change your self-concept about money. Think about what thoughts you have about money now. I know for me, I've got some very ingrained broke-ass thinking, like budgeting thinking. I'm a real tight ass. So I'll go to the shops and I'll count through all the groceries as I'm putting them through because my mum used to do it, down to the cent. And I'll be like, oh, that was $3 out. Why am I doing that? What do you do currently with money? Do you walk into the store and check the prices? Do you get a bill at the restaurant and divvy it down to the last cent because you're so paranoid about how much you have to pay? Or you're just like, oh, here's my $50, right? What do you currently think about money? What are your current thoughts and what are your current behaviours? And then do the complete opposite of all of that and think the complete opposite. Saw your video today about Queen Energy. Oh, wonderful, darling. I'm going to do a whole course about that, guys. You're hilarious. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm not a lesbian, darling. There's anything wrong with that. When will you upload yesterday's live? Oh, shit, darling. I am seriously a month and a half behind. I'm getting quicker at them and they're going to be on YouTube as well. I think I'm going to post 14 YouTubes a week, 2 a day, 14 lives a week, because that way I'll get more of them up. 2 a day, every day, so that by the end of, 1 month, there's like 100 of them in there, because there's over 400 of them, plus the Facebook lives, which I haven't even included, plus the exclusive YouTube content, plus the YouTube meditations and affirmation videos. It's going to be a lot in there. Do we have to affirm every day for it to work, or just live in the end? Well, you can just live in the end if you like, darling, but if you let your negative thoughts run you and you go back to the McDonald's of the brain mental diet, good luck with that. Oh my God, can't wait. Yes! So excited for YouTube, yay! I have to get 1,000 subscribers real quick. So if everyone in the Facebook group goes and subscribes, it will help the channel. So as long as everyone subscribes, it'll be good. Otherwise, I have no subscribers. But I'm assuming guys will subscribe. You have so much going on. I know, I'm fucking overwhelmed. I'm not going to say that. I'm not overwhelmed. Everything's going great. And Brittany's going to be helping me because I'm sending her a contract this afternoon. No matter what happens in 3D, I just need to keep affirming right. Yes, please. What YouTube? It's not released yet, guys, but it's the same name as my account, Subconscious Loz. Can't wait. Yes! Loz, we're supposed to hang out Saturday and he never reached out. Summer, I want you to forget about whatever the fuck he's done and start working on your self-concept. He loves me. He wants to be with me. There's something in there where you feel abandoned or ignored, or men are flaky. You've got some fucking belief about him being flaky or ignoring you. Get rid of it. Instead of focusing on what he did and getting upset about it, start thinking, well, what did I think that caused him to cancel on me? Oh, I don't think he loves me. I think he's flaky as hell. I've got these old beliefs about him I haven't got rid of. I've got these old beliefs about me feeling not chosen, not wanted, ignored. Get rid of that shit. Yeah, Brittany's my assistant. Do I have to say affirmations out loud for them to work? No, you can say them in your head, darling. It's just thinking. Out loud or thinking. There's always movement behind the scenes. Yes, guys, that's the challenge in the Facebook group, so come and join us. I'm going to post it in a minute. after this. The new Q&A forum and that. And also feedback about the last 3 challenges, because I haven't asked for feedback about the scripting challenge, the live in the end challenge, or the money challenge. So I want to see some feedback about that, because I think the scripting and wish fulfilled challenge were very, very successful, because a lot of people have found the scripting and the wish fulfilled challenge really helped. Hey Loz, just spent the most amazing evening with my SP, was affirming whilst with him, you love me, etc. Chrissy, yes, affirm while they're there. They don't fucking know what's going on in your mind. Wonderful. Affirm while you're doing the deed, guys. I don't know. I've done that before. You love me, you want me. I have the same problem with that, but working hard to change the story. Yes, fuck that old story. Hi, Loz. My ex left, blocked me. Now I feel like shit. Oh, well, Shannon. Jesus Christ. All right, darling. Stick with us. Go to the Facebook group. Watch all the lives back. Watch number 25 first, then number 41. Okay? Then watch them all backwards from the most recent backwards. All right? Stop thinking you're blocked. Go back and revise whatever happened when he blocked you. Okay? And start changing all those negative thoughts you were having that caused the blocking. All right? I've come off Facebook. Oh, then, okay, well, you're going to have to wait for the YouTube channel then. Isn't it amazing they can hear you, what you're thinking? Guys, I know. When it spins you out when you realise that's how you've caused your whole fucking life. I used to go to auditions and I used to have thoughts about myself being not good enough for the audition looks-wise. And they would say to me in the audition, I remember I went to a Silverchair audition once for the band Silverchair, and they said, you're the best actor we've had all day, but you don't have the right look. They were like, that was the most astounding audition we've ever seen. And I thought, that's my assumption. My assumption is I'm an excellent actor. I'm the best actor here, but I don't have the right look. My looks aren't good enough. My looks are the problem. And they used to say it in auditions, and I'd be like, then they'd say things like, when you're older, you'll get work. When you're in your 40s, you'll get work. And I used to think, I've been assuming that my whole life, and you're saying it. And now I realise now, looking back at my career, all the assumptions I had about myself, agents and casting directors would verbally say to me. Fucking annoying. Oh, my dad's sending me a message. Day 4 of SP and I talking after months of no contact. This man is obsessed and in love with me. Who is this? Yes, Claudia Tarot. Day 4. Sucker. I called him yesterday because my dad came down ill. He had to go at me for waking him up and block me. Darling, you've got an assumption that he doesn't love you. You're not the priority. He's got an aggressive temper, or he's angry, or he's something going on there. You've got some fucking weird assumption if that's what happened. Think about what your assumptions about him. What are your assumptions about you? No one cares about me. When I tell people what's going on with my life, they don't care. What are your assumptions about yourself? I meditated with a ring, affirming anytime I wear it, my desires come true. Fun experiment. That's great, darling. Sleep with one on for all I care. Just make sure when you leave the house, you don't walk around with a fake engagement ring. Otherwise, your friends will be like, you're engaged. Can we manipulate 3D? No. Go ahead, though. See what happens. He was angry. Well, you probably got an assumption that he's got an angry temper, or he's got problems at the moment, or he's got issues. What's your assumptions about him? Figure them out. Your TikTok video said you were going live at 8 p.m. I know. And then someone said, do you realise the clock's gone back at 7 p.m? I'm like, no. So I forgot to change it. I couldn't actually edit it. That's amazing. Did you affirm for contact? Yes. Tell us what you did. I had that assumption too. I'm undoing that one, and now he's so much kinder. Exactly, guys. If you have the assumption that they're not kind to you, they say bad things to you, they're aggressive, they have a temper, they've got issues, they don't talk to you nicely, that's how they'll turn out. I'm in the group. Can you repeat about There's Always Movement Challenge, please? So I'm going to post it in a minute in the Facebook group, and it's going to be about no matter what you're seeing in the 3D, you know that there's always movement. Whether you're seeing a third party show up on their Facebook. Oh, no, they're with me. There's always movement towards me. When he's with her, he's thinking of me. Movement towards me, even though I'm seeing a whole lot of shit in the 3D I don't want. Or you're not seeing anything in the 3D that you want. Nothing's moving. Nothing looks like it's working. Nothing's happening. And you're assuming it's all happening. There's movement behind the scenes. Someone's in the kitchen cooking your steak. You just can't see it. You're not going to go in there demanding to see the chef cooking your fucking steak. You just assume they're cooking it and you're waiting. Okay, it's coming. It's here now. I know it's here. My steak's here. I just can't see it. My steak is in the vicinity. Elvis is in the building. I just can't fucking see Elvis. But I know he's here. Right? Is that a bad explanation? So I'm going to put that. I might actually just post that, what I just said in the Facebook group so everyone understands. So it's Of course, there's always movement. I know there's movement. Regardless of what I'm seeing, there's movement. Okay? There is always movement. Whether I'm seeing something I don't like, the movement to what I do like is happening behind the scenes. If I'm seeing something or nothing, or if I'm seeing nothing, I know there's always movement anyway, even if I'm seeing something or nothing. If there's something, I know the movement's towards me. If there's nothing, I know there's always movement. Either way, there's always fucking movement. And we're going to have some affirmations for that movement, to assume there's movement, to believe there's movement, to ensure there's movement, so you guys can really feel like you don't need to react, like you don't need to check, like you don't need to do anything in the 3D, like you don't need to fret, like you don't need to worry. You don't need to get affected by what you see or what you don't see, because you know deep in your soul, in the heart of you, that there is always movement, and you're affirming that there is, and you know that there is. And you have that faith in you that you are causing the movement that you just can't see. Your steak just hasn't come out of the kitchen yet. Right? I'm going to post that in the Facebook group so everyone can understand what the challenge is. Okay? Come and join us. I'm new here. I'm not sure how to manifest. How do you get them to come running back? Shannon, you've got to change you. What shitty thoughts were you having during the relationship that caused them to act the way they do? Change that and they'll come running back, and you've got to assume they're back with you already. Come and join the Facebook group and watch all the lives. Are you going to allow me to interview you? Oh, darling, if you want. Yes, Tish. Have you asked me? Have you sent me a message? I haven't got one. What is the 3D? So as I'm new here. No, I just mean the 3D reality. This out here. There's the reality in your mind. That's the fifth dimension. The third dimension is out here. The things that are tangible. I'm tangibly picking up this bottle. It's 3D. You know when you go to a 3D cinema and they put on glasses and it looks like the things are coming at you? 3D is something tangible that you can see. The 5D is in your mind. You cause this reality out here with this in here. The 5D causes the 3D. So if you're not seeing any movement in your 3D reality now, it's all right because you know there's movement up here. What's the Facebook name? Just Subconscious Laws, guys. The link's in my bio. Manifesting USP. Ex randomly called me and asked to hang out with me the other night. Good sign. That's called Birds Fall Down, darling. That's an excellent sign. It's working. Oh, can we manifest two things at once? Yes, darling. Absolutely. Oh my God. Hi, Loz. Guess what? I got job offers. You're amazing. It pays crazy high. Oh, really, darling? Fastenberger. That's great. Hooray. What about the new Earth that Dolores Cannon talks about? Is that love in the 5D? I haven't watched enough of Dolores Cannon stuff. I know I did do a past life regression of hers, not when she was alive, but someone who was trained by someone who was trained by her. The new Earth, I don't even know what that is. I don't know enough about Dolores Cannon to comment on that, darling, honestly, sorry. But look, everything is in your mind and there are many dimensions, okay? So you're in your reality, but there's many parallel realities, many parallel dimensions, and beyond your dimensions in the current moment, there's probably past dimensions and future dimensions, all right? There's these ones and these ones. And you can choose to be in alternate states of these ones by just affirming a new you, stepping in the state of a new you, visualizing a new you. You're literally going to a parallel reality. Whether you're in one back there, I don't know. Okay? Today, her birthday was the 5th. She got offered a job similar to her dream. Oh, wonderful, Maggie. You're so funny. How to get rid of the third party. Stop focusing on the bitch, darling. If you focus on the obstacle, it will grow. Is in a conversation means you're having a conversation with your SP. Yes, or inner conversations with yourself. But yes, your inner conversations are what you would say to them, what they would say back to you. I have some videos on it in my TikTok. How to revise my belief that SP pushes away everyone he loves. Well, fucking stop saying that. Oh, he pushes away everyone he loves. He's got so many issues. He doesn't know how to love. He's had such a hard life. Whatever the fucking story is, darling, just throw that away. What the fuck? It's just your brain finding excuses why you're not going to get the love. Oh, it's all him. It's got nothing to do with me. No, bitch, it's all you. Say that to your brain. Shut up. It's not about him. It's about me. Why can't I believe that someone would love me? Why am I fucking picking someone I believe isn't capable of love? Oh, I know why. Because I feel deep down that I'm not good enough and no one will love me. This has got fucking nothing to do with him. Why am I making fat excuses about his shit? Why aren't I sorting out my own crap, putting it all on him? Sticky notes. He can't love. He's got issues, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you look at your own fucking issues, darling? It's got fucking nothing to do with them. Guys, if you come in here telling me about their issues, oh, their heart's got a hole in it, and their ex-wife, fucking la la la. It's literally, I don't get the love I need. Let's find a fat excuse and let me not focus on myself and deal with my shit. Let's put it all on them and blame them because I can't focus on myself and own up to the fact that I don't feel good enough to be loved. Got it? Screaming. Oh, I am the new gifter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Opinion on tarot readings and such. Look, guys, I'm just only reflecting your thinking. There's so much tarot on my view page right now. It's hilarious. And honestly, every single one of them is my news story. It's fucking funny as hell. Loz yelling. I got a giant support. Oh, thank you. And thanks for the roses, guys. Loz, I love when you yell. Really stick that shit in my head. Do you get what I'm saying, darling, about his issues? They're fucking irrelevant. Is daydreaming living in the end? Kind of, but not really. Daydreaming is drifting off into a state of like, oh, this would be nice if this happened, and longingly. It's not planned. Visualizing is, what am I going to think about? Or let's think about this. And it's kind of on purpose. And you're putting it from your eyeballs. Doing it from your eyeballs. Thanks for the applause, Bake Tater. Funny because he does have an ex-wife too. Well, there you go, darling. So you got some fucking story about the ex-wife. Oh, because of his divorce, he's heartbroken and he can't do love again. He doesn't want a relationship or some fucking story. I've got those stories about my exes, darling, and it's all, he's in love with her, and all it is you don't feel chosen, which means you don't feel good enough. What in you makes you feel not good enough and not chosen? Ta-da, there's the answer. It's got nothing to do with them. Seriously though, some of you all need yelling. Yes. Self-concept. You need self-concept. Yes. Sorry, guys. The battery's running low. End of the night, a guy brought both me and my friend a drink. Oh, wonderful, darling. Loz, I got my wish, but I wasn't specific, so it's not exactly what I want. Well, be more fucking specific, darling. I can let people go, and they always come back. It is a good affirmation being needy. Yes, say that. I had a tarot confirming all day my exact words with both his initials. Oh, amazing. I have a friend that sent your videos to you. Can you do one about not having to give to get love? I have a friend that I sent your videos to. Oh, I do have one about not having to give to get love. I have a video that says I don't have to give to get love. It's a meditation one. It's kind of got sparkly things over it. Probably about a quarter of the way down the page. Send that to her. Oh shit, it's a friend's birthday and I haven't even called him back from the other day. Whoops. Can I visualize a friend telling me SP have broken up with a relevant person? Yes, do that, darling. I tell my tarot clients all day, it's always about you. It's never about your person. Wonderful, darling. I'm glad you're saying that. Loz, the playlist starts showing up on your TikTok page. Oh, really? I put the playlist there. What, they've disappeared all of a sudden? Fucking TikTok. What if SP's married? Totally irrelevant. Circumstances. Does all self-concept issues have childhood roots? I had a good one, married ex young and had issues. No. Why'd you marry your ex so young? It's all about your childhood, guys. Some of you can have the most perfect childhood. You'll still have issues. Did you feel like you needed love from someone else? That's why you married so young? Could you not wait to get away from your household? Did you assume you had to marry young because everyone in your town married at the age of 16, 17 and married their childhood sweetheart and you just thought that's what you needed to do because you were following the rules? Because you're a people pleaser? Investigate that. My birthday is next week. I'm manifesting spending with SP. Wonderful, darling. SP contacted me for the first time 4 months. Communication has been slow, but being positive. Oh, don't worry about the slowness, darling. Slowly, slowly catching monkey. It's working. Can you tell us about some things you manifested? Oh, look, guys, I talk about my house and my car and SPs all the time. Please go to the first 5 videos, the first 5 lives. Go to the media section of the Facebook group and put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the numbers, and you'll get all the lives. You can watch them all. I talk about it all the time. If I lost something I had with someone because of my thoughts, assumptions, how can I get it back? Just stop assuming you fucked it up. Start imagining they're with you now. Start imagining they forgive you, okay, and change all those thoughts. Should I reach out or wait on her? It's up to you, darling. I can't tell you what to do. Just do it with confidence if you're going to reach out. John reached out to his SP with confidence and they're engaged now and trying for a baby. So do whatever you want. How do you manifest health? Darling, start saying you're so healthy. Have affirmations of health. I am so healthy. I've never felt so good. My cells are renewing themselves, etc. All right, guys, I've got to go because there's 290 people here, but I really can't stay on here all day. Guys, please do come to the Facebook group and join our There Is Always Movement challenge. Okay, I'm going to post it in a minute. Come and join the link in the Facebook group. The link in my bio. I save these lives in there. I am about a month and a half behind, but I promise they are going on YouTube as well. And please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. Today I was like an hour early and 2 hours early for the Americans. All right. Bye now for Loz. Yes, joining the group. All right, guys. I will see you soon. See you later.